Archaludon is a new evolution of Duraludon in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet the Indigo Disc, and it might be banned. This is due to a combination of its stats plus its ability stamina, boosting its defense every single time it's hit, making it harder to take out, and more importantly, its signature move Electro Shot. Base 130 special electric type attack that takes 2 turns to use and raises your special attack in the first turn. But in rain, it instantly charges, making Archaludon very difficult to deal with. But what do you think? Should Archaludon be banned? Let me know down below, and let's try it out. So Archaludon is currently being suspect tested in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and somehow this is my first game on the ladder. We're going to be doing our games to get our recs to figure out if this mon should be banned or not, just like we did with Kyurem, which ended up not being banned. I'll lead off with Pelipper. Big shout to CTC for the squad. It'll be on my website, Pokemon.com. It's what he used to win an SPL. I can't believe this is my first game. Like I said, this is a fresh account. We got to play about 30, 40 games to get there. And this is what people are using right now. That's so wild. That's actually so wild. So, we bring out Barraskewda. That's going to force out Raging Bolt after. It's the only one on my team that's actually faster than this thing as well. These webs are going to be a little bit annoying, but Barraskewda is faster than basically everything on that team. I think the biggest problem is going to be the Roaring Moon. If you do enjoy this video, by the way, let me know by leaving a like and also consider subscribing to the channel. I'm hitting 500,000 subs this year, whether you like it or not, but if you'd like to be a part of it, I'd appreciate it. As, yeah, it's a dream of mine, and I'm happy to be able to do this. Anyway, they go for a Leaf Storm. They shouldn't be able to KO me with the next attack. I just need to weaken them to a point where I can knock them out with my Barraskewda, which that should be enough. So I don't want them going for Synthesis, Sub, or anything as I try and Thunderclap for no reason. So throw you away. I'll bring out Barraskewda now and once again pick up my KO, because the only mon on this team that really lives is going to be this and Raging Bolt. So Barraskewda comes out. This is Choice Band. This is in the rain. This definitely dies. So I don't gotta worry about Superior anymore. I'm still in shock, by the way. The ladder's wild right now. Next up, I mean, if Roaring Moon comes out, I'll obviously hit it, but there's the Raging Bolt that we kind of expected. We do have an Iron Treads here that can come out on this, and I do have a Archaludon if I'm able to spin on this mon as well. Nice little defense raise. Thunderclap was a little bit, I think, bad on their part. I'll get up Stealth Rock here. I'm assuming they're going to go Golden Go, and I can live a hit from Golden Go. I might as well get up Rocks to kind of wear down on the the Roaring Moon that I thought was coming out, but at least now I can go for a nice little Rapid Spin here, get rid of the hazards. I had no item there to begin with, and then I can actually Volt Switch out safely into my Pelipper to live a hit. Again, as long as I have the... I'm faster than... I guess I am. I spun, so that makes sense. That makes perfect sense, actually, me being faster there, so... they go for an Earthquake. They definitely should be Dragon Dancing up with this mon. I think it's okay if I lose my item here because I can safely... Oh, they didn't even knock. That's perfect. I can safely bring out the Barraskewda as well and attack. The other mon I want to try and win with, I think it has to be Archaludon in this game, though. Yeah, it has to be Archaludon. So we'll go Barraskewda here. Liquidation picks up a KO, so I don't have to worry about that. I really am not... Like, I don't use rain a lot, so I'm not 100% on the calcs with flip turn, though I'm sure it actually does somewhere around 52% range. And I don't want to waste my Terra yet because I think Archaludon can actually take this out. But what do you guys think, though? Do you think Archaludon should be banned? I do think the suspect is fine, to say the least. In terms of actual ban, though, I'm not 100% on it. I guess they could... If they Terrasilize here, that's better for me. I would be okay with them Terra there, because then they can't Terra the dog later. Aqua Jet is really strong. If I bring out you, I'm good. Archaludon. Don't want to go Barraskewda yet. Yeah, we'll bring out Archaludon. We'll knock him out here with... I guess I have to Draco, but that lets the dog come in, so I don't really like that too much. What I kind of want to do is Terra, but that's so bad as well, because that doesn't... That helps... That lets Golden Go beat me. I think I'm just going to go for Electro Shot. Perfect. They Thunderclap. All right. That's what I want. That's basically what I want. I don't think Electro Shot kills, but I want enough boosts to knock out Golden Go. That's what I want. Like, I want enough boosts to knock out Golden Go. I think I'll be okay versus the dog. And at +3, I definitely knock out the Golden Go. It's unfortunate that this thing is faster than 241 speed, though, so that actually makes it a little bit different. I actually think Golden Go might be able to KO me. They definitely don't KO me with Zamazenta, though. Yeah, we'll just Electro Shot here. If they do pick up the KO, I think I win the game with Barraskewda. Yeah, I definitely win. They can't win. They don't have enough turns to boost. And they tear it there for whatever reason. I actually, for whatever reason, I love Archaludon so much. It's Electro Shot, by the way. If there's anything that says Archaludon is nasty, it's literally Electro Shot. Also, this doesn't have to be Iron Defense. I guess it could be 4 attacks as well. We'll just Flash Cannon here just in case they do Iron Defense up. Pelipper also is really strong into this too, now that I think about it. Like, Pelipper just clicks Hurricane twice. Doesn't get 2 KO by Zamazenta unless there's some random Wild Charge. And then I should be in a good spot from there. I'm not dying. I'm defensive. Like, I'm very defensive. Okay, yeah. So I was always good versus Zamazenta. I didn't even have to Terrasilize. I could have just attacked. I mean, I didn't Terrasilize, but I'm just saying I didn't have to anyway. They should have body pressed me and tried to crit me. But yeah, like I said, that was my first game on the ladder, and they had this crazy team. So let's go ahead and get into the game. And like I did with Kyurem, I uploaded every single game with that being uploaded. I think we ended up going 30-2 or something like that. Yo, these are nasty teams. I'm actually like in shock at how crazy some of them are. Loving my Iron Treads in this game though. Great lead on the opponent's part. However, I will be getting up rocks first, and then we can go Pelipper from there. I won't die to an Earthquake, which is why I don't mind them going for EQ too much. Because basically, this entire team gets absolutely cooked by Raging Bolt. Like, it gets absolutely cooked by Raging Bolt. They should never stay in, by the way, if they lose this Mon. Okay, they're wild, because again, they just straight up lost to that Pokemon there. So I'll go Bolt here, just to basically throw it away, because if I get rid of this, they also lose to Archaludon. So I'll go for a Weather Ball. I am faster, which is fantastic. Didn't even think I'd be faster with 228 speed. Insane. Very min speed Gliscor there. They obviously tried to Toxic me. Maybe they expected me to be Terrafly, but I'm not Specs. So they lose. I can Terra Fair with this thing as well and beat them. Unless this is some random Terra Ground. Like, I don't even know what that would do. I guess Terra Ground with Terra Blast. This should be game. Raging Bolt should win this. And like I said, this was the team that I did a video with on... I'll show you, I guess. I'll go to my pokeaimMD. This is the team that I did the video with the other day for my boy Young CTC and his stuff there. Also, you should check out the stream I did yesterday with Snark, Shofu, and Shizzy. It's been a minute since I had content with them. It was very fun. This is what I'm talking about, by the way. This is the teams I should be fighting. Also, this is the most dangerous team. Let me explain why. T-Spikes, Rebel Room, or Shift Gear, which I don't kill in one hit with anything. Their whole team loses the Barraskewda though. But I don't kill in one hit with anything. And yeah, this guy could be the Iron Defense set. Terra Water, Fizzdaff. Oof, that'd be nasty. I love Archaludon in this game though. I think I am just going to get up Rain, because if they lead Magnezone, I'm in a good spot. I don't think this guy got Wild Charge, so I'm going to U-turn out. What if it does have Wild Charge? No, it has Temper Flare, Gunk Shot. It definitely has T-Spike. I can spin away a T-Spike if they bring it, though. Nice. Alright, so very good for me. What I'm going to do is, instead of going out into Treads, I'm just going to go Barraskewda and just flip turn. I assume I'm going to end up Terrasalizing this Mon later, but I didn't want them like Terra flying and doing some Iron Defense stuff. Not that it would beat me because I have Volt Switch, but I just wanted a situation where I'm safer here, and then I can get up rocks and then start messing up their entire team. I suppose if they are Defog on Cramorant, they might go out to it, but that's better for me in a sense. Should I just try and win with Archaludon here? Nah, not in front of this Mon. Not in front of this Mon. We'll go Pelipper safely. We'll take a Toxic if they want to go for it. Yeah, nice. No water resist. No real water resist. Excuse me, Cramorant. No disrespect to you. You're one of my favorite Pokemon from the generation you came out, but you're not that great. I do think Gulp Missile needs to apply. I mean, it's not like it matters, but I think Gulp Missile needs to apply for all moves that Cramorant goes for. Roost is definitely not the play there. With a nice little Rocky Helmet, though. I can respect it. I can respect it. All right. Now we start wreaking havoc, because if they go Gliscor, I get a special attack raise anyway. Don't you dare do that. I feel like on the bottom of the ladder is like the scariest part, because everything that can happen will happen. So we knock out their only water resist on the team besides Terra Water Gliscor. They give me a defense raise too. This set is so cool. I mean, Electro Shot's so cool because it's essentially stab. I love that they didn't give it like a stab move as a signature move. They just gave it a move that becomes stab because it gives you a boost on it. I refuse to believe you can kill me with anything. Yeah, definitely not that. I thought it'd be CC too. I was thinking, wait, maybe they have Aura Sphere. This is the reason why this Mon is being suspect tested, basically. The main thing is the Assault Vest set on Rain is insane. Though at the same time, it's also pretty crazy in grassy terrain too. They talk about the win rate here. I'll talk a little bit about it at the end as well, but we'll just body press as it continues. I want to draft this Pokemon so badly. I've really been enjoying Pokemon Draft, though I did enjoy some tournament gameplay that I had to play a little bit for a bit. I bet you if I Terrasilize, by the way, in front of Gliscor, it doesn't even KO me. Like, I actually don't think it will. If I Terras, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just saying, I bet you if I did, it wouldn't KO me. All right, they forfeit there. Perfect. Again, this is gonna be a multi-part series. Some people are like, yo, I don't like the low ladder. I was like, I want to show my entire Rex because sometimes it's actually hard. Like, this is a legitimate team I'm fighting right here. That actually looks difficult. I think Duraludon or Archaludon is really tough for Rain itself. So it's kind of interesting to see one. Rotom on their lead is really good into me. I just want to start with rocks and see if I can go from there. Because I have Terra Ghost on Barraskewda. Perfect for E-Speed. Yeah, Barraskewda looks nasty here. They would definitely start Rotom though. I can play the you know what, let's start well into Rotom instead of playing on the back foot. Alright, not that great into Rotom. We're gonna go Iron Treads. not the lead I want to see. We'll go Treads. We shouldn't die to Draco into Body Press, I believe, unless they're Iron Defense set, which would be very sad. Aww. I do not want to hit them. I don't want to give them defense boost because it'll be a little bit hard to deal with in this case. I'm using a team, though, that has a bad matchup specifically into Archaludon. That's my choice to use this. Just like Rain also suffers versus Kiro. That's the choice to use those Pokemon. Gonna Earth Power this a couple times and then try and wear it down. If it gets up T-Spike, it could be a little annoying. Oh, just Body Press. Perfect. This would be great if they give me rocks as well. This could be Cussed Up, I suppose. Yeah, I would love them to give me rocks. Perfect. So we can actually Volt Switch here. Find out if they're Scarf or not. Maybe they Volt Switch. Maybe they Will-O-Wisp. I would love for them to be like a Scarf Will-O-Wisp set. And then bring out my Raging Bolt and kind of start clicking. They do have a Clefable. I want to double to Pelipper so bad, but it's such a bad play. I'm gonna go Iron Treads and see if how they play around this. Alright, they're going to go for the Rapid Spin here, right? So I'll get my chip on this as well. We're basically doing everything for the Archaludon endgame. My Archaludon messes them up, especially because we force Skeletors to Terrasilize versus Barraskewda if it's Fairy or Water. Because, like, even that extra damage. Oh, and it's Scarf too? Oh, perfect. Could not have asked for a better Mon to be weaker into my team. Legit could not have asked for a weaker Pokemon into my team. Scarf, Great Touch. Oof. I was worried it'd be real. Anyway. I'm assuming they're going to go Rotom here, which allows me to get out my Archaludon and start clicking the buttons. Electro Shot time. Yeah, their strongest mon. There's only these two are the annoying ones. Also, I could Terra in front of their Archaludon. Steel Dragon's so nice, man. I'm so glad we got another one. I mean, Dialga's good and all, but we need some. There's a real Steel Dragon. Plus, obviously, regular was cool too. Should I just do it? Should I just Terrasilize? F it. Like, why not? If they spin as well, they're going to get smoked. They could have Flash Cannon on theirs, but again, they struggle heavy with this. I'm going to go for it because I already have a special attack raise. And I can just drop Dracos versus the other set as well. Yeah, nice little defense raise. Perfect. So we'll knock him out with Flash here. This is a bit premature, I'll be honest. The Skeletor is still very threatening, but I can Draco spam versus that Mon. I would much rather them go out into their own Archaludon here and then let me hit them with a Body Press. That's legitimately what I want. Perfect. Again, very difficult Mon to deal with. They could Terra Fairy. If they Terra Fairy, though, they're going to get cooked by Barraskewda. Because then they can't Terrasilize Skeletor. It becomes the most useless Mon where they're at, as opposed to, like, it being one of the better Mons. Oh, and they're a physically oriented set. Oh, okay. Perfect. They're faster than me. I feel like that's a common theme in this. It's a little bit sad, though, that they have Iron Head because I might... Okay, never mind. I thought I was about to get cooked by some flinches right there. They went for the other move that could flinch. Good. All right. Archaludon gone. We're looking really good. Barraskewda just wins. If my Archaludon doesn't just win, by the way. Barraskewda just wins. But I think Archaludon can win, too. All these Mons die. Only Dirge comes out. I can Draco it. Oh, shoot. Boy, took Stealth Rock damage. What? Wait. That's amazing. All right, this is a 2-hit KO because unaware. And... provided I land, this is a kill, unless they're Blaze. Not that it really matters. Oh, this is unaware too. Fam, I don't know if... I'm not dropped. I don't know if you know. I'm not dropped. You're double unaware. Is it going to help you here? I love the low ladder. You'll find people like this who will literally mess up other teams, by the way. Rain is a no BS playstyle. If I'm using like some fun balance with, let's say, Lavani or something, I get messed up by something like this. They had the tools. I will say they had the tools. Yes. Keep switching. Good. This is kill? 1,036 attack. This might be one of my favorite returning, or my favorite new evolutions. I'm gonna get another game after this. This one done. Another one. I'm on the fence, by the way, if I think Archaludon should be banned or not. It's really good. What is this? What is this offense? I'm like, you know what? I don't want to lose to physical or special attackers, so bless you. Unfortunately, Archaludon exists. Ooh, 71. No, why'd that kill? All right. A lot of threats on that team. Treads, I choose you. Not the lead we wanted, but the lead we got. I'll Volt. Actually, legitimately speaking, they should fear me. Because I could have a steal move. I'm just going to get up rocks. I'm ignoring this threat. They should go Garchomp. Terra Fight is wild. I got low kick. Alright, well, they terrestrialized, which is nice. That was probably a misplay on my part, to be honest. Because I'm very worried about this. I'm very, very worried about this. I guess they technically have no CC switch-ins. Now that they did that, so it's not that terrible. And I still haven't terrestrialized. And I'm assuming this kills from 568. This is strong. Barraskewda is a very strong mod. So now I can freely click my water moves, which is great. Dozo doesn't matter. I just go Archaludon on that. It depends on its moveset, but I should be okay because I can Electro Shot, get the boost, and then deal with this. If they let me hit this, I basically win the game automatically with Barraskewda, so that's great. Perfect. Oh, and it's a weak move too. We freaking love to see it. We freaking love to see it. And we could drop a Draco here too. Oh, good, good. There's some games where, like, if the opponent figures out what they're doing, it'll be a way harder game. This team looks so cool. I draft all these Pokemon. I want Scizor plus Cleavor so badly. The combo's insane. Threat. No water resist though. First thing I noticed. So Barraskewda goes stupid. Also, Archaludon is fantastic here. I think I'll use Treads early because I'm... How dare you? Alright, we'll get into the game. Okay, Archaludon looks really, really, really good here, but so does Barraskewda, despite them having this. Treads is great because Cleavor is such a good lead into me. Yeah, I'm literally just going to go for the Earth Power here. I think CC does 1,000,000%, but I'm hoping it's not a KO. And I would love for them just to go for Stone Axe just to try and get a rock. They don't have a Rapid Spin answer, right? If they go out into Rillaboom, that's fine. I get the extra chip on them. I just need to get rid of this thing if it's like Scarf. Also, my SD, Iron Valiant, insane here. So Cleavor taking that damage is really, really good. Very similar. I'm just going to go for Earth Power just to get my chip. 46 is insane damage. Go for a nice little knockoff there. Could Terra if I really wanted to, but I think I just go Pelipper now. Ooh, defensive Woodhammer. I might as well see how much Archaludon takes. Oh, nice. I get grassy terrain, a defense raise. Everything is looking good on my side of the field. Like, grassy terrain plus defense is amazing. Earthquake isn't going to hit me. Shoot. They go for a nice little Electro Shot too, just so I could do some damage to you. So they give me a nice little boost. I love it. And then we'll hit him with a body press after. Electro Shot doesn't do enough. They can't KO me with Dragon Pole either. I mean, looking pretty decent right now. I just body press again. There you go. Perfect. If they protect, can't switch, so I might as well go for Electro Shot. Get this boost anyway. Get a hit trend. I don't know if this really worked out for me because I'm still worried about Rillaboom, but I'm just a Draco. +2 special attack. Yeah, just in case they go Pult. Exactly. All right, nice. Well, we get rid of Pult. And you forfeit there. It's not even. You have a Rillaboom, and my Steel type is at 1%. It's definitely not over. Whatever. It's not. It definitely wasn't over. 100% was not over. They definitely could have done something there. Taking a screenshot of this team. This team is fire. Put that over there. Save that on the side. That's let me save actually. File, save as. Use this maybe later. All right, what's this person's name? I got the video. We'll be good. Hold up, blender trying to record. Give me 10. I'm finishing mine. I was gonna make this 40-45 minutes, but I'll go 30 so I can record with the boy. No big deal. A lot of threats on that team. Very similar to what we saw before, though. This is going to be probably the hardest one to deal with. I'm going to lead off a Pelipper into Ribombee to try and U-turn. This looks like a Blim team. I'm going to be honest. Hold up. Blim might have actually used this right now. Like, Blim legitimately might have used this team. Because this is definitely what I'd use if I was Blim. I'm going treads here. Get up my rockers. Oh my god. 42! Yo, calm down. Anyway, rocks are important because they do have good water resist. But being able to basically threaten these guys is amazing. Quavo comes out. Gonna just Volt here, get my chip. If they're not spin, I get to bring out Pelipper for free. They are spin, that's fine. We once again U-turn every single time. This is now in range of Barraskewda. I don't have to worry about that. Now they have one Pokemon that can mess me up, and it's Archaludon. Let me see. This guy isn't going to do anything unless it's Terra Blast Electric, which would be, you know what? I'll clap. That's all I can do. All I can do is clap at that point. All right, this allows me to bring out you and just click flip turn safely. And if they go Archaludon, I'll be able to get my chip. We can see how little that Mon did to me. You are incredible late game, so I want to be smart with you. But damn, do I kind of want to use it right now. Bro, if I Terrasilize with this thing, it's over. I don't think you Rapid Spin plus Aqua Jet. I'm going to just spin. I'm going to Volt Switch. I'm going to Volt right now. I kind of just want to Terra and get a Brox, but I don't need to get a Brox because Rabombi's already... Sash is broken. So Volt is completely fine. I could actually also spin technically, but that gives Ribombee openings to get up webs, and I don't want to do that. Hey, whatever. I'll use your team in a bit. Guys, something's telling me I'm fighting Trick Room here. And I am terrified. I'm actually terrified. Oh, man. I'm actually terrified about this damn Trick Room. Bro. Hatterene lead is really difficult. Alright. Not the Binker. I'm about to get bonked. Bro. This guy's a good matchup to me. Like, I'm not even... And his helmet, too. How dare you? Alright, I'm gonna try to get a Brox. They're definitely gonna go Hatterene, but Hatterene doesn't kill me once I can spin if this looks terrible. Best case scenario right there. Actually, best case scenario. That's fine. That is completely fine. I got up rocks, which is what I want for like random Sash Braylon and stuff. Conk, you about to mess me up, aren't you? Kelder. Okay, I want Rain because I legitimately think I win the game with Archaludon the second it comes out. So I'm a U-turn here as a Ice Punch, whatever. And now I'm going to go for game. Because I legitimately think with Rain up, as long as I can click Electro Shot, they lose. Yeah, they lost. They lost. Yeah, they're just giving me more and more boost. They can't... I have too many turns of Rain, and this move is way too strong. This move is way too strong. I'm not even... I'm going to keep clicking it. There's a signature move for a reason. Look what it's doing. This mom might be anti-Trick Room. When they go Breloom, I mean, I don't have to fear... With Sleep being banned, I didn't have to fear it using Spore on me, right? At all. This entire time. Nice team. Triple Axel. This is a very strong team. Very, very strong team. No real water resist, though. Meow does not count. What I'll do is I'm going to go Meow into... Pelipper into this. Just in case Meow is Thunder Punch. That's the last thing you want, right? You don't want to throw away such an... the advantage you have with your weather. Yeah, so Meow lead, free treads, and then just start clicking with my Barraskewda. There's the Thunder Punch. Again, you did not want to give up. You don't want to give up a free advantage there. That was a great lead on my opponent's part. Had I stayed in, I'd obviously be dead, and I would have lost that free advantage. So now we get rocks up in the game. They obviously go Ting Lu, which is going to be very annoying to deal with. I'm going hard Barraskewda. I just talked about not giving up an advantage, by the way. Do not ever go hard Barraskewda on this thing. But me, I'm going hard Don't go hard Barraskewda. Me, I was so confident they were going for rocks after that turn 1. They're like, damn, I have to get something. So, but don't ever do that. Do not ever. And that's what we want. We want a terrestrializing. We want them to Terra. Perfect. All right. So they gave up their Terra, which means Aqua just going to sweep this guy too. You look insane now with your Thunderclap. Actually, I'd rather go this. Yeah, I'll spin and then bring out my Electro Shotter. Like, literally. I would rather give this up and then go gold. And then give up my Electro Shotter just to hit them. Because I'm so confident that Barraskewda wins this game. So knock me out there. Come on. Earthquake. Perfect. And this is free. I'll tank an Earthquake. I got 3 turns of rain left, but that's enough just to... This is the biggest threat. If they get up rocks here, this is a trade that's not worth it for them. I would get damage if I'm them, personally. Like, I would actually always get damage. Also, I'm pretty sure if it's Thunder Punch on Meow... See, I would have always gotten damage there. I'm pretty sure if you're Thunder Punch on Meow, you don't have a means of dealing with... you don't have Sucker Punch. Because you Thunder Punch, you turn Flower Trick, knockoff. Anyway, they can't kill this Pokemon. Like, actually. And I got one more turn of rain to fire off an Electro Shot versus, like, Golden Go, which is the only mon I have to fire it off versus. Everything else should lose to Barraskewda plus Iron Valiant now. It should be game. Especially with Rocks up. Again, they definitely should have taken the damage on me because now they have to sack 2 Pokemon to beat me. Which is kind of how you beat Archaludon anyway. Oh, maybe I guess this could be Specs. Oh, nope, it's a defensive set, which means it is going to die, and that means that I win the game here with just raw Archaludon. What the hell? That's true, though. Golden Go can run Fizz Def. Or just, like, slow speed, max HP type of thing. It does let you beat certain variations of stall. That's just very funny. That is actually very funny. Let me meet my Discord there, because I think they're about to call. I can feel it. Blunder's like, yo, you want a core? It's like that itch. You know what's happening. But yeah, I don't know. I'm iffy. Like, this is low ladder, so it's not really like the greatest representation of the mon at all. I'll just Draco here because I can afford to drop my stats because Flash Cannon will kill the thing, and also Body Press will kill Roaring Moon, so I don't have to worry about that. And also I win the game with Liquidation, so there's nothing they could do here. Like, I don't need Rain for this mon to put in a ton of work. Roaring Moon comes out. Huh, is it banded? Well, it doesn't kill me anyway. I'm not going to Terrasilize ever. But Iron Valiant always wins. Oh, that is definitely banded. Yo, that did so much damage. That has to be banded, right? Yeah, that would do 75% at neutral. It has to be choice band. For sure it had to be choice band. So, beautiful. Mon dead. Just Flash Cannon there. Actually, they could Encore and be annoying. So, I'll just go out into Pelipper. Because even if they sub or whatever, none of that crap matters. Just Hurricane here. Die. Hits Meow and this. Calm Mind doesn't matter. And I just go Barraskewda to click Liquidation. And then, yeah, Calm Mind does not matter at all. They don't have enough turns. And Meow doesn't have enough turns to win either, so. And I got Thunderclapper in the back that doesn't care. And they're Protean too. So they always change. Bah. Liquidation. Because I also just realized I'm not Terra Water. I keep like thinking I'm Terra Water on Barraskewda when I'm clearly Terra Ghost for ASP from Dragonite, which I think it makes a lot of sense on the ladder as well. I feel like you'll fight way more Dragonite on the ladder than you will be anywhere else. Alright, Meow, let's see how much you take from an Adamant, Choice Band, and the Rain. I feel like this kills. Or very close. Yeah, very close. Goodbye, my child. Flower Trick me. Let's go you. Knock off. They had to be banded, I think. If you're running Thunder Punch, I think you're always banded. That also lets you 2 KO Corviknight, so that should be the only reason to ever run that. Nice. Okay. So, what is that? 1267? How many is that? 8-0? 10-0. Okay, cool. It's a good way to start. If we go undefeated, we only need 30 games. So we're about a third of the way there. Give or take some losses. Let's see the decision why they ended up doing this. I'm going to read it and kind of give my thoughts about it. Regarding the decision process, the SVOE Council has determined that Archaludon is worthy of a suspect testing. This suspect is a result of a council consensus to act on Archaludon. It would be an abuse of power to push through a quick ban without consulting the public at the specific stage in the metagame. But a specific suspect test allows for the player base to determine Archaludon's fate. I love that they put that. He's like, yo, this ain't me. This ain't me. It's ya. Everybody will point fingers at Finch, but at the end of the day, we vote. That's why Kyurem's not banned. I wish this was the same with like Cinderace back during the Magearna suspect. I get, though, it was putting crazy in tournament, and this is kind of similar to that. So it's actually interesting that I'm glad they changed from Generation 8. While Archaludon received only limited support during the last tiering survey, I guess if I click on this, it'll actually show me the number. What is it, like 3.4? Here it is. There's pictures. Thank God. 2.6. God. Jeez. Okay. I know it's putting in work in your 20 games a week on SBL, but damn, really? The metagame has shifted a lot over the last 3 weeks. Rain teams featuring Archaludon saw a substantial uptick in usage and effectiveness, while metagame adaptations have hardly slowed down Archaludon's dominance. We will get more into the specifics of Archaludon's presence later in the post, but the intention is to keep surveys regular without abusing their place in tiering. I feel like we got so much bans this gen, right? We got like 26, 27. I really find it interesting because I know I don't think Terra as a whole should ever be banned. I think it's fine, whatever. But they're also thinking about Terra Blast later, which I have a lot of words about that. But I'll do a video on that with Blender CC so we can all get our thoughts out. But that's neither here nor there. We'll get more into specifics of Archaludon presence later in the post. Just having a survey every other week, for example, is an over-application of the process. I agree. Finding a comfortable middle ground where they happen every month or even every 6 weeks allows for us to regularly check in on the metagame's focal topics while still giving us room to tier when needed before, during, or after survey periods. Ursaluna Bloodmoon also received a suspect test despite low survey scores, nearly identical to that of Archaludon after optimal applications of its surface in the metagame only after initial survey. Of course, Archaludon is nowhere near as blatantly broken as Ursaluna Bloodmoon, which received over 90% support to ban, but there has undoubtedly been a shift in the metagame and outcry for some form of tiering option. This gives us the freedom to adapt our tiering process to a constantly adapting metagame while still letting the player base decide outcomes. Okay. Regarding Archaludon's presence and suspect reasoning, Archaludon is a staple on rain teams. You typically see it used a set featuring Electro Shot, a signature move that thrives in rain. Electro Shot does not require a chart, you know that, blah, 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 blah. This pair with Draco Meteor and Flash Cannon allows for Archaludon to hit the vast majority of the metagame with special attacks alone. The combination of stamina and body press allow for Archaludon to heal specific special walls like Blissey, Tyranitar, or Steel type and Gambits, Iron Treads, and Extra Drill, or Tinglu as well. Earthquake is also an option to hit these Pokemon aside from Blissey, while also catching Clodsire, which is otherwise seen as a lone counter to Archaludon. Yeah, people like to use Amnesia Clodsire too because it also deals with not just this, but also the Raging Bolts as well as Golden Goats. Nice blanket check to everything. You kind of saw the influx of Clodsire back during the Espathra meta where they were running Terra Dark as well, but they were not running Amnesia. It's interesting. I feel like we should have run Amnesia back then. That'd been cool. You frequently see Archaludon using Assault Vest, which helps bolster its otherwise lackluster special defense. This coupled with fantastic natural bulk on the physical end, a practical defensive typing, and stamina makes it very hard to take out. Sorry, I was like stuck on the fantastic spelled wrong, so I got mixed up my words there. For reference, Archaludon is able to live close combat from Zamazenta, a Draco Meteor from Choice Spec Securum, and multiple Earthquakes from Gliscor, all with its standard set before you account for its potentially exhausting with Terra. Exhausted? Shout out CDC. Add on the fact that this Pokemon is commonly utilizing Terra Fairy, which provides a near perfect complement to its Dragon Steel typing, and you get a Pokemon that's incredibly challenging to kill quickly. It's capable of snowballing out of control offensively. We did see that in this video as well, but again, I'm fighting lower on the ladder. But that's where you're supposed to start, so I just want to show you guys everything. In addition, options such as Leftovers can provide direct health relief. Players do not feel a need for Assault Vest, which you can also see with Grassy Terrain. I actually think the Leftover set on Grassy Terrain is really, really scary to deal with because you also run Rillaboom on that. Plus, you know, you run Pelipper plus Barraskewda too, so you have like the combination right there. I guess that archetype though gets filled up pretty quickly and what it can actually use. While Archaludon has lots going for it, is by no means a perfect Pokemon. Archaludon is nowhere near broken outside of rain, making it reliant on support to Electro Shot variants thrive. Again, when I mentioned Grassy Terrain, I did talk about Pelipper variants on that too, so it'd still be rain, I guess, technically. It's beyond your normal support too, as Pelipper is a lackluster Pokemon that is only used to set rain after all. This forces Archaludon to only work in limited contexts, which can, to a certain extent, be abused. Rain teams are only used so often and can only allow for certain Pokemon to fit after all. With this in mind, rain has been one of the most dominant styles when it has been used, destroying the ladder in tournament play. It has forced its team build very differently, contributing to the metagame approaching numerous extremes as balances cannot withstand the oversaturation of threats. For reference, here is how effective rain has been throughout the first chunk of SPL this season, which is seen as one of the best OU tournaments each year. I will say this win rate is crazy, but if you watch some of them games, some of them plays, I don't know. I wish you could, nah, it's definitely different playing in tournament than obviously on the ladder where there's no stakes versus there being stakes, unless you're going for like a top 10 or something like that, which, well, I'm not going to say anything else there. This is nowhere near the full story though. Pokemon that are this reliant on support can be productive, but they need to achieve a higher threshold of efficiency in a shorter window in order to prove worthwhile. This very much applies to Archaludon, who is at best on rain teams. These rain teams can be beaten, and we've seen people adapt to other facets of rain. For example, if an uptick in water absorb Wellspring, Volcanion, Cloudstripe, for Barraskewda, or the rise in other weathers within the metagame to disrupt rain. However, not many of these adaptations, aside from Cloudstripe, have been able to account well for Archaludon, which continues to run rampant. Counterplay to Archaludon, which very much includes Cloudstripe, can also focus on other electric immunities like Ruination, or Whirlwind, Spit Up, Ting Lu, which is standard, Iron Shreds, which is standard, and also helps to deal with, doubles down on the Raging Bolt answer, faster Earth Power Lantern C, which is becoming standard, or Sandy Shocks, who can all 1v1 Archaludon, but do not switch in safely, making them serve from natural checks if no Terra is evolved in the exchange. You can see Blissey handle non-body Perseverance, Spit Up Skeletors with the right Terra type, stall out Archaludon if times the sequence properly, or combinations fast Pokemon applying offensive pressure, minimizing Archaludon to just a few entries. So they're not saying it's like so overwhelming that there aren't answers. They even named answers right here. But overall, Archaludon is one of the scariest Pokemon to counter SVOU. It's able to withstand the vast majority of attacks while dealing strong, oftentimes boosted attacks that cover almost every possible Pokemon you can bring. It's incredibly reliant on rain support, which is a limiting factor for any potential suspect, but rain is at its peak right now. Special bulk is limited, and the speed tier is middling, but Assault Vest and Stamina can compensate for these shortcomings, allowing Archaludon to fire numerous attacks more often than not. It'll be interesting to see how the player base votes on Archaludon as it becomes the 10th suspect of the 9th generation. Yeah, we're at the 10th suspect. We got 6 Pokemon that were banned. Some of them obviously got unbanned right now. What do you guys think? I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it. Archaludon's rain is better than Kyurem to me, period, in my opinion, right? But Kyurem wasn't banned. I also voted do not ban on Kyurem. I wasn't convinced after playing, not my suspect Rex, that was just, just to qualify, but actually playing on high ladder and also seeing Kyurem's 30% win rate in tournament, 35% win rate in tournament. I was like, yeah, I'm not convinced. Like, there's no way Kyurem is as nasty as even things like Gouging Fire, Roaring Moon, or even Raging Bolt right now, or even Archaludon in my opinion. So I think that it not being banned was personally the right decision, though I would have been okay with either way. Obviously, we were very close to the supermajority, 58% versus 60%. And again, that's still my personal opinion, which I'm entitled to because I got the Rex and I was able to qualify for it. But Archaludon, I'm still on the fence about. I'm like 50-50 whether I think it should be banned or not. Truthfully, I don't ever, and at least not in the first one, I don't ever say I think a Pokemon should be banned or not, right? At least not right away. I'm not trying to influence any votes. I don't want to do that. But I am on the fence if I think it actually should be banned or not. And I think that I'm going to keep playing some higher ladder as opposed to just this. And I'll keep an eye on some of the SPL games because I really do think it's not just like, oh, well, this Mon has an 85% win rate. It's way too broken. No. But I also think that context of play and how people played in the games itself, like, there was this. I don't want to bring any names in because it's not my place to talk down people that are playing in tournaments at all. A lot of them are like, they're strong, very strong. But there was definitely a game where like this one team just threw away everything immediately. Like there was a few games like that as well going through. But look through the replays yourself and make your own educated guesses. Like I said, I'm 50-50 whether I think it should be banned or not. I'll play more. I'll play a lot more. And I think they get Rex and then have my vote from there. But I also think the metagame can like cool down. I don't think we need a suspect test as often as we've been getting. Of course, they also agree according to this reasoning, but they think that because of this, the outcry of the people, something has to happen. I'm at least grateful it's a suspect test versus a quick ban, which I think that should always be how it is personally. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. Teams on the website, Pokemon.com. Big shout out to CC. Peace.